Previously on Dragon Ball P. Swolby finds himself face to face with an unexpected foe. A pissed off Korean, armed with the superhuman ability to yell racial slurs. A battle erupted between the two sides, which eventually led to Swolby giving this incel a warm welcome. Unable to accept his defeat, the balding Korean stands up again and tries to fight Austin.
Austin, let's get the out of here.
But with a keen eye for justice and the power of friendship, Swolby charges up a massive spirit bomb that knocked this K-pop gangster on his ass.
Someday I'll prove I'm the strongest Saiyan in the universe.
Rolling through the jungle in an old S4. Pill got me 8 mode like SS4. Sinzu being geeked that I bought on tour. Got the booth shaking, her body fell on the floor. Words on the radio, it's an instant transmission. Got my girls singing out in a Sunday mission. Making wet dreams true, now they in the kitchen. My dick shit long, got 3 hoes wishing.
So many pass unchecked, steady saging. Cook this shit up like Cajun. Days go by and I'm dazing. Might just stay at the daisy. What's amazing is how many cans I face. I can count my ends, but you stay two-faced. Might be seeing double, money multiply, but the bullshit doubles. Nip it right away or the bullshit bubbles. In this day and age, nothing is sacred. Long list of pagans, stuck in this bitch forsaken. Not talking woke, but the flow's awaken. 6 pass, I'ma just smash. Cruise to an orbit, jet crash. Scope in the view, a focus on few. That gets
The Cantina Chicken.
yeah, we smoking the gas.
God damn it.
Watch for the weasels, paint on the easel, thread on the needle that's running out.
Hey.
Galaxies, spread them out, sensei, without a doubt.
Camino gummy case placed by the dresser. Stress levels that rare require compressors. This new era, victim of human error. Soft as Michael Cera, laced in mascara. Guess I'm old fashioned as a cocktail. But there's a reason movies by the rock sales. Holding wall bars got me drunk off the bevy. Ugly Betty, morphing into a sexy Chevy. We carry our own weight, cutting out the fat meat. Low tier peers make us stand out like black sheep. Stash the blades away like Wolverines. Haters get brave, catch more fade than older jeans. Sold the dude a cold brew, turned into Goku. Going ape shit on this break beat I wrote to. Dipping the K5 like it's a ranch bottle. Life's a road, got to dodge the potholes.
What up, dogs? The pay is going on. Let's turn that up a little bit. There we go. What's up, dogs? We in this P. Just fired this stream up. P directors, assemble. see. Is anyone in this? There we go. Based Richard. What up, dude? Mexico is about to elect its first women Jewish president. Swolby take. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I don't agree with this. Mexican and Jewish and a woman. Come on, dude. Probably liberal. Is she liberal? I mean, it's already bad enough there, you know? It's like they get this chick. It's a fucking wrap. Argentina, Ecuador Part 2. It'll be like a bigger version of Argentina and fucking Ecuador. Tyler Durden with the fucking emojis. This is a P combination of emotes. Very P. Very based. Can we bet on this for Prize Picks? Mexican woman Jewish president. Women Mexican Jewish president. Put money on whether she gets elected or not. P. John P. Very sad news today, people. Very sad stuff. Applebee's. It's being closed down. There's a lot of locations being closed throughout the nation. Applebee's will no longer be a staple in American culture as it once was. There's going to be no more Applebee's. No more happy hours. No more hitting on waitresses, getting their numbers, meeting up with them on the weekend, going on a nice little bender, and getting your pee sucked by said Applebee's waitress. Truly saddening news in America. There's only like 2 Applebee's that I know off the back of my head here in LA. They're shutting them down, Gigas. Olive Garden is at its all-time low. You know, they're going to start shutting down Olive Garden. You can't take your chick out for some fettuccine alfredo and breadsticks. It's a fucking wrap. How am I going to play my Nintendo Switch? My Game Boy at the Applebee's bar? How am I going to show up at happy hour for 2-for-1 drinks? How? How, Sway? Am I getting a delay here? Nah, I don't think so. Gigington City. You watch the UFC, dude? Yeah, I seen it. I was watching the prelims all the way to the main card. I seen the trailer for that. It's gonna be hype. July, I think it is. It's like about a month from now we get UFC 303. There was an arm being broken in the main card. Forgot his name. Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland hit an arm bar and broke a guy's arm. I seen it snap, dude. It was insane. And then they stopped the fight. Islam Makhachev hit a Darce choke on Dustin Poirier in the 5th and final round, which was pretty insane. It was a very well-timed, well-executed Darce choke off a low ankle pick. It's high-level shit, dude. You know, but his striking has gotten better. Islam's striking is fucking top-notch now. You know, the counters and all the left hooks, right hooks he was throwing. Some good jabs in there. You know, Dustin Poirier held his own too. Leo is the greatest street fighter of all time. Do I have to start knocking people out? They should add Leo in for the McGregor fight. That would get a lot of traction. A lot of motion. Dana White should just hit up Leo DiTavio. Dana White, make the call. Leo versus Rat Dick. That threat of wrestling makes his striking so much better. Yeah, because he could time your jabs and your combinations and counter you with a double leg or a high crotch. Because he shoots, goes for a double, or he shoots and gets inside for a high crotch. Or if he can't hit that, then he'll switch off to your hips. And then crowd you, make you go to the cage. And then just drive you down. And then try to get a mount. But right in the first round, dude, he just went for a very elusive double. It was very well timed. Just changed levels right away. Boom, he was in there. I'm sick of those crotch sniffing rats. Who, RPP? Damn wrestlers. Goddamn wrestlers. That card is pretty stacked. McGregor, UFC 303, LMAO. It's me, Michael Chandler. It's me. It's me, Rat Dick. Alright, we got McGregor versus Chandler, main fight. Dagestan wrestlers just too good? Yeah, dude. They're a different breed. They're a perfect balance of being good on the ground and being good at striking. They're just proficient. It's like one guy could be just really good at striking and he's just ass on the ground, has a little bit of takedown defense. Other guys are like really good on the ground, but are absolute dog shit at striking. No, those Dagestan motherfuckers are just good at everything. Jamal Hill, Carlos Ulberg. Shit, I would take Jamal on that one. Bueno Silva versus Chiasen. God damn it, Sultan. Pfeiffer, Andre Barrial, Machado Gary. Okay, Ian Machado. Michael Page. Ooh. I would take Machado on this one. This is going to be an interesting one right here. Ray Saruya versus Hernandez. Japanese dude versus an American. That looks pretty hype. Yeah, I mean, card is okay. But like towards the top, it's like fucking, it's really fucking good. It's gonna sell a lot though, for sure, because of McGregor. Huh. But can they KO a Korean gang leader twice at karaoke? Shit. I mean, dude, we'll have to see. Carlos Hernandez. Can he KO a Korean gang leader? This guy looks like Yakuza, bro. Dude looks like he wears suits and cuts fingers off for a living. O'Neal. What's good, pimp? I was just thinking about your wedding. Right before I hopped on stream. It's like, holy shit, when is Father O'Neal's wedding? Just trying to think about how to get there. Maybe ride up with Austin and Dino and go to your wedding. It's coming up. It's coming up. Oh, it's going to be epic. I had just bought a suit, too. I went to the mall, got me a suit. I went to this Asian guy, and he tailored my shit. I'm ready to Peter wreck, bro. Are they coming? Do they even know about it? I mean, I could tell them about it. We could just ride up together. I haven't seen RSVPs from anyone. You sent me the RSVP. I sent Austin and Dino invites. RSV. Did you send Bud Swayze a invite? Dude, surprise performance by Bud Swayze. He's like your wedding singer. That would be hype. Did you invite Rat Dick? It's a missable event. The church has a strict no liquor policy and they don't have insurance to let everyone dance. That's fine. Well, so the ceremony is in the church, or the party is at the church, or both? So there won't be no drinking and there won't be no dancing. If I can't drink, I'd at least get to dance. But I can't dance. I'm gonna just have to freestyle. Background, loving fire, looking fire. Wait, Father O'Neill's finally getting married. Congrats. Yep, he's tying the knot in July. Both. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to get Bud Swayze to perform at the church. Get like one of us to freestyle. So is there gonna be punch and pie or fried chicken? You gotta have some KFC in there, bro. Or is it this month? In like the middle of the month? I think, is it June? Holy shit. Giga? Barbecue, yeah. My Giga. Mashed potatoes, ribs, steak, sauce, Giga. Check that invite again. Is Rat Dick invited? Is RDR invited? Let me check. I think I gotta check Instagram. Is that? I think that's where you sent it. I was checking through the text. Oh, here we go. Do you think a man named Rat Dick Ralph is allowed in a church without divine intervention? If Rat Dick stepped foot in there, dude, it'd be like every priest just trying to baptize him. Request, I'm not going to read it out loud. Online via Zoom. Bro. Don't let Rat Dick get a hold of this Zoom, dude. We'll just start jacking off on Zoom while the wedding ceremony is going on. P. All the boys just start jacking off on Zoom. Okay, yeah, so it's coming up. It's right around the corner, Giga. This is gonna be insane. Hell yeah, I'm gonna need that Zoom code so I can jack off with the boys. Oh yeah, say yes, Father. Say yes, Father O'Neill. Come on. You got this. He's finally gonna get drained. Holy shit. We're gonna need a post-nut Zoom call after, Father. Just explain to me how it feels. You're gonna be a changed man, dude. I hope you got your pea suit. Yeah, it's this weekend. Drain City. Drained. Father O milked. Father O drained. This is gonna be monumental. Jacking off on Zoom with the boys featuring Father O'Neill. Edge City. I'm gonna edge all week. Right before this Zoom. I'm gonna hit up Austin though, see if he's down to go. Because we got to make the trek a little bit up north for that one. But I'm off on the weekend, so I can definitely go out there if I can get a ride. If not, jack off on Zoom. You should stream it on Trovo, Father O'Neill. Put it on Zoom and then put it on Trovo for all the other P directors. Wedding stream. This is insane, dude. 21st century. You can attend a wedding via Zoom. It's P. I'm inspired. I'm about to do that when I get married. Shit. Probably do it on Trovo. Trovo wedding stream. Everyone jacks off. Wedding crashers, wedding jackers. Who knows when I'll get married, Giga? Father O'Neill, you found the one. I'm married to the pee push, Giga. I showed that movie to Dino for the first time like 5 months ago. Wedding Crashers Part 2 starring Rat Dick and that Korean guy Swole be knocked out. That would be an insane duo. Know how much tail they'd pull at the wedding if they went? Just two guys that just yell racial slurs. At a wedding. In suits. A man named Ratdick Ralph. That should be a book. It's like an autobiography. Invite Jeff to a wedding. We'll be like, do they have pork chops? If not, can you cook me some pork chops? You gotta play some Jay-Z, Father O'Neill, at the wedding. A little bit of Jay-Z, some Usher. What else? You could play Rick James. She's a super freak. Just run all that. Some DaBaby. In the middle of the vows, Jeff asks for pork chops. I object. Priest, can you cook me some pork chops? What's your dream team for crashing weddings? Mousecock Miguel, Rat Dick Ralph, Johnny Mitchell, Sesame Street Bird Guy, and fifth man would have to be Josh Giddey. Boom. Chinchilla Chode Charlie. Chinchilla Chode. King Croc BBC, Johnny Mitchell, and Mousecock Miguel. Gavin Rex. Gavin Rex and King Croc BBC. EDP 445 Weinstein. P. Diddy. P. Diddy in a suit at your wedding? That would be insane. Yeah, father. Yeah. Take that. Say yes, my nigga. Say yes. Was that guy Daniel Larson? You can invite Daniel Larson to your wedding. R. Kelly and my dad. Who would be your dream team? Father O'Neill. Who would you pick? Not for your wedding, but let's just say like... Let's say I got married, or like... I don't know, like Dino got married. Who would crash the wedding? Draymond Green. Meta World Peace. Indica Moon. If Indica Moon crashed your wedding, it would be the most ratchet shit. It would turn into the most ratchet wedding ever. Just start smelling like fish everywhere. Like salmon. I will say though, King Croc at your wedding would be dangerous. It'll be at least 50 can I meet you real quicks throughout the night. 50 or more. Let's play some of my album, Giga. Let's play. Yes, sir. I'd invite Tyler Durden to my wedding, and Get Lit Scoden, and Father O'Neill. And Geeky Beaner. You guys can't make it. You guys can all just jack off on Trovo. What if instead of kissing to seal the deal for your marriage, you and your bride just start jacking off? You may now jerk each other off. Hell yeah, dude. That'll be next level, dude. You're just up on the podium, just jacking each other off. There's nothing more romantic and beautiful than that. There's got to be a law to change. Like they allow jerk-offs. My friend got a bag of stickers from the gym. This was in there, and I picked this one. Look at this. This is beautiful. That's the most randomest sticker. I was like, oh yeah, I'm picking this. What if this was on a t-shirt? The no rats. See what we find here. I'm still playing PS2 in 2024, and here's why. Opening my own vintage clothing store. What a fucking nerd. California Hood Tour. Oh no. Low IQ activities. It's time to refresh. I don't see shit on here. Concerns grow over sexual services in Japan. All right, here we. Now we're talking.
Sexual services in Japan, but not all of them trusted or legit. Actually, it may be more and more dangerous nowadays in the sense that many women doing it as freelancer on their own, not belong to any establishment. Sometimes as papakatsu, or sometimes so-called tachimbo, especially around Okubo Koen in
Street
Kabukicho.
hookers.
You're gonna see those women all the time. The police recently started to take
Kabuchiko
action.
is like
But experts
Japanese
claim
fig,
many women
huh?
might be still engaged in other
Wow.
areas. And those bad people or
is
business
Japan
might be using
fig.
those girls. And because of those nowadays, it's more and more difficult to tell who's legal or illegal, safe or unsafe when it comes to sexual services in Japan. It's kind of mixed up. And what you might want to know as a foreigner
I could
coming
fall
here is
asleep
that
to this
this
guy's
is
voice.
getting more and more serious issue, which is not many news media have
That
reported
guy
as
looks
far
like
as I
Dino.
know. I think you should get to know about that.
This
So
is
I asked for interview to someone who knows about this
J-
issue.
Japanese
And let me share what
Dino.
he found.
When it comes to foreigners
Pickles
trying to get a
Born.
sexual service in Japan,
It's a
the
crazy
problem
name.
is there's only a few stores that allow foreigners. To be precise, if they can speak Japanese, I'll say like around at most half of the stores allow. But in most cases, people can't speak Japanese and they usually get rejected. The stores that allow, sometimes they'll be scamming the foreigners. Just go like, okay, then why don't we
Finesse?
allow foreigners and just scam them, take money from them. We've heard stories where the customer chose the girl from the photo. She looked like slim, slender, but in this case,
It's a fucking huge fat chick with like huge melons and pimples all over her fucking tits.
even the nationality was different. But then they still charge the same price. Sometimes, bring the customer to the room and not even do any sexual service, but have big guys come up and then, ask them for money. And that's the problem. That's one of the biggest problems.
But when
I paid $80 to get cucked in Japan.
they got scammed like that, most of them don't report it to the police.
That's because foreign
What's the deal with Jeff lately? I saw him holding a sign on Fig saying, "We'll suck cock for coke." I don't know, man. He's going off the deep end. He's his sugar addiction, and lately he's been going on meth benders, preparing himself for Pokemon tournaments. It's been warping his brain.
foreigners who come to Japan think prostitution is illegal, and they're afraid they might get in trouble if they report that.
The prostitution in Japan has a lot of gray zone and complex. Unless you are legal expert or something like that, you're not gonna able to tell that's legal or illegal. So like I said, people usually don't
When
go
did Dino
report
get
it.
an accent?
Those bad business continue to deceive foreign tourists. Maybe the same goes to this. Targeting foreigners who are not familiar with the laws or customs.
Don't get
I
cucked
think
in
that's the
Japan,
problem.
boys.
Bad stores take advantage of that.
You gotta send this to
Yeah, they
Austin and
would be
Dino,
easy
bro.
targets. This is for like every country too, but tourists are thought to have money. It's all about, taking advantage and, even if you enjoy the food, the service, you get scammed once, you probably don't want to come. Oh, we only have like good stores for the JHGC service. As I told you earlier,
ああ、みたい。
Yes, sir. Boys, would you tap that?
なんか
Jeff reminds me of
特になくて
Arabian
はい
Heisenberg.
じゃあなんか偏見がないんで、そもそも。
Jesse, we need to cook pork chops,
デ
Jesse.
ートでも結構その友達とか知り合いとか外人の人多いんで、むしろなんかいろんな国籍の人と
This is what Bud Swayze was tapping over there, dude.
はいなんかそういうセクシャルな面でいろんな面を見れるから面白い。
なんか確かになんか国によってなんかやり方とかも違いそうですよね。その愛の形。
She's got an insane
だから面
jawline.
白いルックス的にすごい怖そうとかって思われがちなんですけど、喋ったりするとこんななんで
This chick needs some pork chops, bro. Makes blue
意
pork
外と
chops.
なんか万人受けはしないんですけどやっぱ好んできてくれる人は結構多い。
This is pure blue pork chops. It's going in the market tomorrow.
この仕事をまあ1年ぐらい。
We need to cook, Jesse.
こういうところは楽しいな。
お客さんに褒められたりとか大事にされてるなって実感する時とか、お客さん
can you
が帰って
cook me
きて
some
くれ
pork
た時
chops?
とかにまた会えたのも嬉しいですし、自分を認めてくれたって思ってるところが、もちろん怖い思いもしたことはあるんですけど、そういうのがあっても働きたいって思い続けるぐらい優しい方の方が私は多いなって。
結構外国人の方は全然大丈夫な感じなんですか？
Hi, we're Visible. We're the wireless company with
God
nothing to hide.
damn it,
Seriously,
Verizon.
hidden fees?
Jeff
We don't
would
have-
get high on his
そう
own
ですね
supply and lose it
海外
all.
の方で怖い思いは一切
Yeah, he
したこと
wouldn't be able to slang blue
偏
pork
見は
chops.
ないです。
He'd end up eating it all.
通じないとか。
私英語話せるんであまり感じたことはない。英語圏の方も多いんです。
or any translate, their attitude, the sexual
は言葉だけしていく
にも
結構いいお客さんばっかなんで、こっちも選ぶ権利あると思ってるから、もうダメだなと思ったらもう出禁にしちゃうし、でお店もちゃんとしてる
We sent Jeff to Japan to bang a hooker.
ところにいるから、そういう検査とかもちゃんとしてるし、
And she said no.
お店の利益よりも女の子が働きやすい環境を提供するみたいな感じなんで、多分女の子も一番働きやすいの。
Chick looks like she'll suck you
the
off
good
pretty
stores,
good,
I've
dude.
been telling you, have like the girls get tested very quite often, and they also have them in the
Herpes, Giga.
しないと働けないよっていうシステムになっておりまして、女の子はもう全員
ちゃんと知ってる人が多い。
She kind of looks like the Asian guy that's probably him in a
す
wig
ごい怪しい。
with straight hair. Nah, dude, their jawlines are completely different.
oh yeah, yeah.
Like that
I
chick
think
has
that's
more
the
jawline than this
stereotypical
dude.
idea gained from the movie, but but I
だと思っていて、
ではいわゆる本番行為っていうのがないお店
What?
なんです。
まあ偏見とかこれかなり結構あると思うんですけど、なんか青さんもこれはちょっと言っておきたい。
日本のヘルスのお店はいわゆる本番行為
Vaginal intercourse isn't allowed.
なんですけど、ヘルスでも本番ができると思って
I still see some people still that they can do it in Japan.
そこは本当に誤解を解いておきたいですね。そういうサービスを提供しているところもあるというふうに聞くので、結構まずいこと。
So they can legally suck somebody off, but they can't get They can't get penetrated.
なんだよっていうのをちょっと心
But
の
chicks
片隅
still
に
do
留
it
めておく
anyway.
と、
I mean,
ご自身の身を守れるかなというふうに思います。
you get the intercourse fee.
なんか
Anal
違法
only?
なところがすごく今多いら
For
し
real?
くて、そういうところには行かないでちゃんとしたお店を選んでいただければなって思います。
そうですね。
That's wild. Dude. Dude. Why doesn't baseball work in Florida? Need to redo the Blair Witch and call it the Blair Jeff Project. It'd be the most legendary horror movie of all time. What up, Mercury? He says, big nuts. Big nuts. I gotta refresh. This shit's ass. The Endless Downfall of World of T-Shirts. You guys heard of that guy? I was just watching some of his stuff yesterday. 39 minutes. Let's watch a little compilation. This guy's like damn near Daniel Larson level. Slim waist, massive balls ratio. Damn.
What are you guys doing? Someone's meeting him. Where's the hat? Where's the hat? That red guy in the red.
Watch MK Slat. Who's that?
I was wearing it and someone stole it. Oh God.
So this guy's like, he's autistic, and he's an alcoholic. And the video I was watching yesterday, he was since he's like huge on TikTok, people were going on a bar, like a New York bar tour with him. So they'd pay money beforehand, and then he would charge people a little more in cash once they got there, but they would still join up and then go around New York and basically go on a bar crawl. And he was filming the whole thing. But yeah, this dude blew up on TikTok, and this shit I haven't seen before. He's another geeker, Sigma male, definitely Sigma male.
Where's the fucking hat? Somebody stole it.
Oh man,
Who would want to steal a fucking hat?
he is pissed.
I'm fucking done.
What the hell? Holy shit.
Now what? Bro, listen, we got
Bro just dashed down that street. What the fuck? Two different angles of that shot, bro.
What the fuck? Man, it's way too hot out here. We gotta go over to the shade. No way. Oh, wow. What a coincidence, bro.
What the heck?
How did we run into each other
How did you
again?
get here?
Dude, chill.
Oh shit. He went to Vegas?
Go!
Chill, I'm just walking.
Call the police!
I'm not
Unreal.
scared of cops. Look, calm down. I just wanted to take a picture.
This dude is out of control. My work here is done. Runs off. That's epic.
Yeah, he must have been on a lot of cocaine, guys. Look at him.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. What the fuck?
And do you want to know something funny? This guy took the stairs when he ran away from me. The funny part about going down the stairs is it leads you right to the front of these
This
revolving
guy's just tailing him around.
doors. I guarantee you with my fucking timing, we're gonna see this motherfucker outside right here. Holy shit!
Here we go. There he is again. He's gonna rob me!
He's trying to rob me! He said, what's going on?
Someone call the cops. Someone call the cops. This guy's about to rob me.
He's on a sick one.
You need to see his perspective.
Cops! This guy's trying to rob me!
What's going on, man?
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Somebody do something.
I'm not trying to...
Is he on some shit, man? I heard this was a P meetup.
My life's over.
It's like you're teleporting to me or something, bro.
Somebody do something.
He's spazzing out.
I'm
just
here for the
walking.
P
You just
meetup.
walking. You were behind me, right?
You keep following me.
Paid
I'm literally walking.
$40
You
online.
won't stop stalking me.
Why would I stalk you?
Stop.
I'm just
Don't
here to push
stand
the
there and
finest P in New
call
York
the
City.
cops. I'll sue the government. You fucking unemployed bitch! I'll fucking sue you! You fuck!
Suing the city is one thing, but suing the government is next fucking level. Like insanity. It's fucking... The cash out on that is monumental compared to just suing the city. Suing the government, dude, you're like legend status. You're paid for life. You don't have to work anymore after winning that lawsuit.
You son of a fucking bitch!
Yeah. Who is this? World of T-shirts.
This isn't
Is this Daniel Larson's brother? Dude, damn near. They gotta be related.
No. What's wrong?
You're screaming. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry. Be quiet.
I don't think the alcoholism helps him though. Like, but once you're like older in age and you're on your own, there's like not that many, like you can only try to help someone so much that they're not going to help themselves still, even if you try to tell them to hop off the shits. You know, if you leave them on their own, then boom, like, dude, they're just going to go down the deep end and go down the darkest path. You know, sometimes you got to, like, I don't know, man, you got to, like, people like this should just check into a facility, do something, but fucking people don't want to help themselves. I'm suing the courthouse, P. He has been Mr. Bass streams on Kick lately. I spent over 45 minutes calling him a retard to his face. What? Mr. Based. Who the fuck is that?
Be quiet?
No, yeah.
We're doing stuff here.
I spent over 45 minutes calling him a retard.
What are you doing? You're gonna be quiet. That's what you're doing. Okay.
Such an insane sentence.
Okay. Sorry, I'll
That's
stop
like
it
saying
now.
I'm gonna sue the government. Fucking hate World of T-shirts. What did he do to you?
They think this is freaking monotonous. Look at the sign say.
IRL streamer in New York. Yeah, he like blew up on TikTok, got big, and then does like lives on TikTok and like those bar tours in New York. Dedication. He's not a quitter. I'll say that. You can't stop this guy. Mr. Based guy.
He said you're a piece of shit.
Does he have clips on YouTube?
I don't really like.
Bro, he's got yellow hair, dude. He's like in his Super Saiyan arc.
Disobey me. When I disobey, when he spanks me, when the Portuguese disobey me, I whip them.
The hat just makes him more epic.
Fuck up! I'll sue you for millions of fucking dollars.
Oh, dude. Goes on live, hits him with a "I'm gonna sue the government." Then it looks like he's like in a train or something. Let me see.
You know what? I'm
Yeah, he's in something like a train. I'm gonna sue you for millions of dollars.
moving to a different car.
Mr. Bass is just a random IRL streamer is what I meant. Unemployed are the worst. Fuck. No kizzy. Mr. Bass is actually cool because he used to drug and traffic women for prostitution. Really cool. And he did like 6 years in jail over it. Damn.
I'll sue your ass.
So he invited this guy onto his stream.
You jerk. You unemployed
It's like assembling the Avengers.
bitch. Fucking jerk.
Sugar. This copy.
Yeah,
is for
sweet.
Flex.
I'll show you the video I watched yesterday.
Go to motionarray.com and enter a world with over 2 million creative assets to bring your vision to life.
During the 45 minutes I spent calling World of T-Shirts a retard, he said he was going to sue me like a dozen times. He's going to sue you for millions of dollars, bro. If you don't watch out.
Shake sometimes from being hungover. No, not me.
This one was
If I have too many drinks in like 3 days.
this one was crazy.
People from
That wasn't crazy. It was just like, damn.
all over the country.
spectrum.
I'm willing to, like, I don't know how they have all this time to figure out everything about my life. And that's another thing, judging me, okay? You can't
This guy works with he works with World of T-Shirts.
judge someone with part of where's tour.
Okay, I need
So
you to
these are the people showing
stand
up
against
for
the
his bar
window.
tour in New York.
window.
Yeah, everyone's showing proof that they paid for the bar tour. Everyone's like excited to meet him and saying hi to him, and he's just dismissive and telling everyone window.
What's this for the tour, right?
Yes, window. 20. You didn't pay.
We paid online.
You have. It's the additional 20.
Then taxes him.
I don't have any more cash.
You don't?
Do you have Venmo?
I have card.
Josh, what's up man, for tonight?
We're going.
And everyone's like excited to meet the guy, and they're like, "Holy shit! I watch your TikToks all the time." Window.
to Brooklyn and Manhattan. It's 40 for the.
But I don't blame the guy. He's got autism, so
40 now? Yes.
socially he's not all there. So-
Yes, that's the rest of it.
Okay, alright. Big fan.
1, 2, 11 so far.
He's got 11 people on this bar tour.
What?
Some chicks recognizing him.
How did you even know I was here?
We didn't. We just came across you.
Ask this beauty of a question to the ladies.
Starting.
That's a P photo.
Be a part of it. New York, New York.
Look at this.
My vagabond shoes
Just starts
are longing to stray
singing with in the front of these people.
and run
Yeah, just showing them
around the
good
heart
time,
of it.
good hospitality.
New York melting away.
Yo, Giga, what up? What's good, P?
Never
This goes on for like the entirety of the whole song.
Oh my.
He's like
When I'm-
searching for a bar to go to.
Oh yeah.
He's famous. He's famous.
It's good. There's 11 of us getting
Cool
drinks.
part is he bought, he buys everyone drinks.
World of T-shirts. Can I get a picture of you?
We're having wine.
Have you always been a red wine drinker?
What's good? What up, Jimmy?
Yeah. One.
I do get drunk every weekend, but I don't drink during the week.
When you finish those drinks, we're continuing. We're getting on the L.
Amazon is overcharging you, but I can show you how to avoid it. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
But yeah, you get the gist. Everyone's following him around.
Yeah.
It dwindles down to like a few people in this tour.
I think I inhaled too hard.
They're giving him cigarettes, Zins,
Oh my god.
fucking the people on the tour suggesting him drinks. If he's tried beatboxes or if he's tried Four Loko, whatever the fuck.
Sit on the tour. Encourage Josh to.
But yeah, that's the vlog. That's what I watched yesterday. I was like, holy shit, who is this guy? Josh Block. Oh, it's World of T-shirts. Daniel Larson
So a couple
arrested
nights
and
ago,
facing
I
up to
heard that
60
Daniel
years in
Larson
prison.
was arrested
What?
for the fourth time in the past 2 months. And
I'm
honestly,
about to
like
crack a
most of
beer.
y'all, I
P.
thought, well, he'll be out in the morning. No harm, no foul. Daniel Larson gets arrested pretty often, and they always give him a slap on the wrist no matter what he does. And so as time went on, things begun to look more and more bleak for old Daniel as some of his charges started to come out. No longer was this
Was it for some pedo shit?
just a probation violation or something like that. This time, Daniel is being charged with 7 counts.
This is insane. And just running and like drooling all over his mouth.
7 counts of terroristic threats.
Okay. So he's getting charged with 7 counts of terroristic threats.
If you followed along with Daniel's story at all, you know that this is not like some crazy, shocking thing. I mean, this video I'm showing on screen right now.
Yeah, we've
making-
seen the videos, boys. We went down this rabbit hole. A lot of his clips are him just popping off inside of a fucking Olive Garden, or popping off in some random restaurant.
Those same threats, like right here. He's known to do this quite a lot. And today, we're going to find out what those 7 exact instances are. We're going to hear Daniel's first phone call from jail. We're going to learn a whole lot about this situation because, ladies and gentlemen,
Wow, this
basically
is
what I'm here
serious.
to tell you today is that we probably have seen the end of Daniel Larson
Up
on
to
the internet.
60 years.
Now, that is a great thing. It's a great thing anytime these predators get ousted off the internet, but it's even a better thing to remember that the streets of Colorado are just that much safer now that Daniel's not on them. And I know you're
Colorado
probably
is
thinking
safe,
there's
boys.
gotta be some way that his plot armor is strong enough to withstand a devastating blow like
I think the plot armor is strong enough, cause the judge can rule that this guy is batshit crazy and he's not all there in the head. So these charges could easily get dismissed, especially in a blue state like Colorado. Free my Giga Larson, man. For real, he ain't do nothing. He just said he would.
It's not going to be like the last few times, I'll tell you that much. Daniel is being federally charged this time. He even brings it up, as you're about to hear in a little bit. That the
Absolutely not. He's just vibing in his videos, man.
feds got him this time.
You honestly think this guy would actually blow up the Pentagon or some shit?
No, just regular arrest.
No.
He went into his probation office. They scooped him up and took him to jail. Now, here's the thing about this. The feds have a
Holy shit, this footage.
99% conviction rate. And Daniel here, if convicted, could face like 10 to 60
Someone should dub this.
years behind bars for this.
This footage
yeah, man,
right
we're
here.
going to have to cover all of this today. So let's go back to where I first saw Daniel earlier this week. His community tab was pretty quiet for like a day or so, and then he just started going off the rails. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you right now that I believe that this was a troll who had access. So a day or two passes and his community tab is still the same old crazy nonsense. And then out of nowhere, again, we hear that Daniel Larson got arrested. And
Phil
shortly
Venter
after
cracking a bush light.
words, an arrest video was dropped, but not like a body cam footage. It was a Snapchat video that somebody had
Oh, wow.
taken while they were in the same restaurant as Daniel while he was getting arrested.
He got raided.
So you can see two cops pull up at the restaurant, and they walk over to the corner.
He's
where
beautiful.
Daniel was sitting, presumably
He's
just
majestic.
eating a meal while watching the Denver
Damn.
Nuggets game. And eventually you see them walk
Damn. They pinched him, dude, right in the middle of a NBA game.
out with Daniel, presumably
Dude just wanted to watch Jokic, dude,
take him to
at
jail.
a
If
restaurant.
Daniel's own words are believed from the phone call we're going to listen to later. He
Is that
was
a
taken
chick?
to his probation office where he was then arrested by the Fed.
Dude, that chick is a boulder. Holy
So
shit.
now let's get into that because that's the most important thing.
You
about
still
all this.
sober, dude?
That's why it says
Yeah.
in the thumbnail that this time it's like it's
3
it's
more
pretty
days.
serious now.
It's a month.
Daniel Larson isn't facing no more slap on the wrist type punishments here. He really could be going
I'll be a month sober in a couple days.
away for a long time. There's no way
Few
federal
days.
agents would be getting involved in this if it wasn't a serious situation. So now that I have y'all here, I want to tell you exactly why Daniel is being federally charged. Because there are 7 counts of these threats that he made, all about different places. And the first one is namely a particular county courthouse
Nice,
in
dog.
Colorado.
Good effort.
So,
For real.
we've heard Daniel make threats like this a lot, directed towards, like, people and buildings. And the courthouse...
Worst part is this chick wants to go on a date with some margaritas. I'm like, damn it.
Colorado does vaguely sound like somewhere he may have threatened.
Did I watch? Nah. I've been watching a bunch of fucking WNBA and basketball, NBA, anime.
Before he always
work.
records this and puts it on video, and that's why.
How the fuck did you do that? I can't do that. Avoid going out. That's it. The hardest part is saying no when the booze is presented to you. That was like my first week. It was just like 3 straight days of like people handing me booze. I'm like, fuck. But I stuck through it.
In every count here in the documents, it says
I'm about
that
a week
through
sober.
the
Peace.
use of an instrument of interstate
Get to 2 weeks, Tyler.
commerce.
It gets
which is
easier.
basically just a phone or a laptop or something like that that you can then post to social media. You may also be wondering why I'm not showing these documents on screen, and that's just to save my own ass in the future. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I don't really know the whole ramifications for that, but I do know this.
I do miss cracking a cold one though during a game.
Have them up over on my Twitter at SmokeyMCC. If
But-
you want to read through them, you can go through it there. But I'm just going to sum them all up here. So the second one, though, The first one,
Just try to stick to it, man. Don't get tempted to go out to a bar or none of that. You'll be P.
first count was for threatening a courthouse in Colorado. The second one is for threatening a non-profit organization in Colorado. Now, I should mention that the word explosives is also mentioned in
Threatened a non-profit organization. That's so cucked.
each one of these counts because that's what the threats usually entail. Yeah. The third one is one of the most interesting because they bring up that he's again making threats
Weed
to
too?
like, government
Yeah.
buildings, namely the White House, which is even named in the document, which is pretty
Weed too,
pretty
brother.
insane. The fourth count is yet another government building in Colorado. Now this one isn't
Yeah,
with
Phil
me
Benter.
specifically,
He
it's
knows
just a
me.
State government building in Colorado.
I
that
do,
Daniel
but I
threatened.
don't.
But count 5 is where it gets
Like,
pretty.
I don't do it a lot. Just only when I feel like it. Like once in a blue moon.
Interesting again because this time it is a college campus in the state of Colorado around the month of September. So if you remember what was going
When I want to watch anime or after work. It's very rarely though. I don't do it
September,
like all the time.
Daniel was spending
Cheers,
a lot of time
dude.
trying to buddy up to Deion Sanders. So I think
Cheers.
I know exactly which college
I'm
they're
on that
talking
Deion Sanders scholarship,
Number
Giga.
6 is another insane one with Daniel being charged for threatening an FBI
Just nicotine. That's it.
agent, which will again come into play in about like another minute or two here.
I think after this one though, I'm just gonna switch to the Zins or something.
But yeah, he's done that one too. And then finally, number 7 is for threatening to do something to yet another building, this time namely being the Federal Bureau.
And then also shrooms every now and then as well. Hit the shrooms like once in a blue moon as well.
of Investigations building. Daniel is all around just screwed, ladies and gentlemen. These are such heavy things to be charged with. Daniel, though, he's been doing this for so long. All these instances are dated too. August 2023, September 2023. Most of them from late summer 2023, funnily enough. So he did a lot of this stuff, and they've just been collecting the evidence, and now they got his ass. So as said in the beginning of the video, do not expect to hear from Larson for a very long time.
I
And
did
truly
60
do
days
mean
sober
that,
last
despite
year.
the
Then the
fact
next
that
time I drank,
even
I
with
blacked
all of
out
this
and made a
going
mess
on,
of
I still
myself.
feel like there's a 5
Damn.
to 10% chance that he might just walk away from this. And I know all the cards are stacked against him, but it's Daniel Larson.
You
at the
missed
end of
it.
the day, ladies and gentlemen.
You drink
Never
one, you're like,
underestimate
man,
his
I'll have
power to
another,
just
then I'll have
buck
another,
past
I'll
the
have
law.
another.
But if
Next
we're
thing
being
you
really
know,
serious here, and we're looking at this
you're jacking off on Trovo and you're waking up in a bathtub
from
somewhere.
like a critical point of view and not like a stoner's point of view on YouTube, yeah, Daniel's fucked. There's no way around this. Even if he gets out tomorrow, even if he gets out in a few years, don't expect to hear from him anytime soon because they're probably not going to let him be on social media. Xburger.
But like I said, the jury and the judge could rule this out, dismiss it due to him being insane. It's like you can't just say you're crazy. He is crazy.
Cedar Channel, this interview with Clark calling Daniel was released, and it reveals a whole lot, ladies and gentlemen, so take a listen.
Jesus Christ, Daniel. Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. How are you, bud? Oh my God. I'm doing okay. Pretty much got me. The feds got you? This time the feds got me. And Bob told me
The feds got him.
he didn't believe me. And sure enough, the feds were there and they charged me with
Did you piss yourself, Tyler? I Ben had a laptop.
7 counts of threats.
If Larson had a laptop, he would have avoided all this.
So this shit. And not only that, the feds apparently
This guy's on Discord. On a phone call with Daniel Larson from prison.
Fraud as well? Yeah, because I missed your call last night because I didn't have my debit card or my credit card with me, and I was like, all right, I'll just have to wait till tomorrow. Everyone said... Don't worry about that. Okay.
Who's Bob? So this already happened.
Recorded by Clark and Associates.
When I panic, I say things that I don't mean. And I didn't mean the threat. I don't know how to make explosives, stuff like that.
I mean, he's got a good defense right there.
That is true, and that is, I guess, a good defense. That's perfect to say. I would listen to your public defender because he's 100% right. There's no way you could actually make a bomb or do anything that you said. Right, and I don't have a violent history like anything like that. Exactly.
All right, let's go over a few things here. Namely, Daniel giving up his entire defense, which his defense attorney is going to try to throw out there. Basically, they're going to say Daniel has been homeless for so long and is always in that bitter cold that he just had to lash out in some form or fashion. And these threats are how he does it. Now, he may not mean anything by it, but he does it because he's scared and he is the victim. Now, my friends...
Yeah, I don't think he should have disclosed his public defender's defense for his court date, because the district attorney can come up with something that'll go against what the public defender would say.
No lawyer, but I do have Google, and if you Google what the temperature was on August 7th, 2023, the exact same day Daniel made those...
But you could... I mean, guys could be legally crazy, so...
Second round of threats that he's currently in jail for.
And I don't think he's mentally capable or has the intention to do the things that he said.
You will see that it was a cool 75 degrees with just partly clouds in the sky. A real day for Daniel to threaten a nonprofit organization. He's the victim. Don't you people see it?
I should be his lawyer.
Obviously, it's this defense attorney's job to try to get Daniel off. But I mean, anybody who's not just completely insane can see where that defense is absolute bullshit. Another thing that's brought up there is the fact that Bob is apparently being investigated for fraud. And this all stems from the fact that Daniel claims quite a bit that he's given like $200 to $300 every couple days from...
Your Honor, my client here did not have a laptop, and he was out in cold weather, and he's mentally insane.
Bob, I assume this is how he gets his hotel rooms that he ends up in most of the time.
Free Daniel Larson.
Yeah, Bob.
Free
Poor
that
old
Giga
Bob,
man.
Who just always really wants the best for Daniel, but always gets the shit beaten out of him by Daniel.
He ain't do nothing.
Yeah, now he's under federal investigation too, so himself. So this is just, he probably doesn't, still got a whole...
I agree. I mean, you did well with your 27 days, so. Right. Get Grace's number. I'm going to get Tina's. My public defender also said that they were going to reach out to Grace. Okay. So they might reach out to you. They might reach out to Grace. But I did tell them that, yes,
I wonder what happened though. This was a month ago.
Property of Larson Reed.
So are the charges like threats against the government or something? Like,
Let's see. Let's Google this here. Did Daniel Larson get convicted? Might be a video on this. Let's see, 2 weeks ago. Here's an update.
Hard T fans, your network just got stronger. 7V is finally
Is doomed.
Well,
update.
we're
Okay.
back here again with an update. So
It's like things didn't go well in court.
I came across some news, and it actually was like a day or two ago. And I forgot about this news, and then I saw somebody upload a video covering it, because it's like, you know, when you make a video on somebody and then there's an update, of course you're gonna want anything like that. No, of course, this is really bad. And I mean, when you make threats, especially like, you know, bomb threats to bad thing to do, and is a crime you can go to jail for or prison for. But you see, our friend here, Daniel Larson, he decided that he was going to make some threats to
good
blow
old
up
buddy.
some government buildings, and he used specifically the word bomb. So now it looks like a judge has seen this case, and they have decided to make a decision. A TikToker's mental health has been called into question following alleged threats to blow up buildings, including the White House. On May 1st, TikToker Daniel Larson was arrested and has been charged after sending alleged dangerous threats. He was charged with several counts of use or threatened use of explosive material after allegedly threatening to blow up FBI headquarters and several government buildings in Colorado, in addition to the White House. In which, yeah, I mean, we already went over this, just talked about it, but this next part here is the new information and the update to
Okay,
this.
here we
The
go.
United States has since requested that Larson remains in custody for the duration of his trial. Larson contested the suggestion of being detained for the duration.
So they've taken it to trial.
So this is as of May 1st, and this is 100% normal. This is what they do. Of course, you're going to stay in custody, especially if you're making like crazy threats like these, especially to government buildings, making yourself a potential threat to the president and the White House and other various government buildings. Like, you can't be doing that stuff. And of course, I mean, if you're doing
So
things
they're what they're doing is looking more into him and trying to rule if he would actually do such things, looking into his background and everything, because it's a federal crime that he's detained, he's in custody for.
like this, they're going to keep you locked up until you can see a judge. And then you go through the court process, and then, you know, they decide whether or not you're going to be serving time for these charges. On May 10th, a judge granted the request and explained the reasoning behind this move in court documents. Judge Reed New Reader wrote, "I find the following. The defendant is charged with multiple counts resulting from threats to bomb public places, including college centers. These threats were widely transmitted publicly via the internet, usually on videos, via apps such as TikTok or YouTube, as well as his living situation. Mr. Larson appears to have mental health issues. He has been homeless for years, and it was represented by counsel that he makes some money from his internet posting and live for himself." So honestly, I just wanted to say, W judge for this, and hopefully they go ahead and put him into like some sort of mental institute or something like that. With the worst case
Most
scenario,
likely, they're gonna check him in to most likely a psych ward, and then get him into programs to help him out.
him going to jail or even prison, because I can tell you
Shit, he got a good judge.
one thing that is for sure: he cannot be out on the streets, especially without being supervised. Oh, also one more thing, I'm hoping that they do cut his internet access 24/7. evidence, or even had means or ability to act on them. Judge New Reader also highlighted that the TikToker had previously been contacted by the FBI about his alleged threats and warned against making further on before he was arrested. Concerns were also raised that Larson's conduct appeared to be escalating rather than decreasing. That definitely seems like it's true. In the statement, the judge remarked that the TikToker had made statements indicating that he has been to jail and learned how to make a bomb. The judge concluded, based on these facts, I conclude by clear and convincing evidence that no condition or combination of conditions of release will reasonably assure the safety of the community or that the defendant will appear at trial as required. Larson is currently being held at Clear Creek County Jail in Colorado. So yes, there you guys
There you
have
go
it.
if you want to visit him,
like
boys.
He's going to be getting out and then going to, his trial, which I mean, with a case that involves somebody like him and how unpredictable like he can be, yeah, I think it's safe to say that maybe you don't want to let him out. Maybe you want to keep him in custody, because I could only plead insanity.
Get him some
I'll
help.
be honest here. That's just me though. Looks like he would have been charged for attempting to gnaw a tree.
That's fucking cooked. Well, there it is, boys. Little Daniel Larson update, dude.
Yep. Hey, I'm sedated, semi-faded. I'm elated, somewhat shaded. Yeah, I'm debating. If it's Rolly or the Swatch,
It's time to lock in, Gigas. It's a new week. Let your nuts dangle. Tell these hoes you want some sloppy. You'll get your pee-pee sucked in a fucking Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. I'm out, Gigas. Peace. Have a pee night. Stay black.
Around you like a Marlboro light. It's nothing that is spice like. I'm sedated, semi-faded. I'm elated.